Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Kadosh. Also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who's teaching us truth and sincerity. Also who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that's out, scattered out there. Would you so-called Negroes, Latino Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You are the elect nation, the Israelites that the Lord is dealing with, and especially our Lord Yahushai when it comes to his elect out the nation of Israel. Okay? So this lesson I want to touch on is we just got out of so-called Thanksgiving. Alright? This is definitely, trying to touch on, the northern kingdom, northern tribe, especially Gad and Reuben, okay, the Native Americans. So when you come to this truth, it's like when you come to this truth, we're not supposed to celebrate holidays. Our job is to do the Lord's will. We celebrate the holy days, the Sabbath, the Shabbat, the Passover, Feast of Tabernacles, just to name a few, But Thanksgiving is nothing but the slaughter of the Native American Indians, man. Alright? Because you can go through all the scriptures when it comes to holidays, they're just witchcraft. They're not witchcraft, but they're, idol worship. So let's grab one just for an example. In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, and this is an example of what, everybody celebrates, what the wicked has pushed. He pushed anything that contradicts the script, anything that like the Lord tells you not to do, he contradicts it. Okay? So this is Jeremiah chapter 10, and we can start from the top. And it reads, "Hear ye the words which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel." Alright, because as an Israelite, you're not supposed to. I'm going a little bit too far, so I'll just read on. But this message is getting specifically onto us. And it says, "Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heaven are dismayed at them. For the customs of people are vain," which means it's for nothing. It's BS. "For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hand of a workman with an axe." Or another word you can say is a feller. A person that cuts down trees is a feller. And it says they deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it may move not. Now, when you look at a Christmas tree, you put your little ornaments, your lights, they decked it out. Stop. It's like it. They deck it out. Now, when it says they fasten it with nails and with hammers so it might move not. Now in modern day they use like little screws so it'll stand still. Alright? But what does that sound like? That's getting into the vibration of Christmas. Once you get into that, man, I believe Nimrod, he was the one that pushed like every little philosophy out there. And like the scriptures say in Ecclesiastes, we can grab that now. Because everything is just reincarnated, and then the world, they say it's nothing, history repeats itself, fads repeat itself. So this is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 9. "The things that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. There is no new thing under the sun." So this is just happening all over again. You know, they used to celebrate all these little philosophies, these holidays back then. But we're doing it now. It's just translated into a modern time. You can actually get that, you know, another version of that in Ezekiel the 9th chapter. Let me actually grab it. I don't want to sabotage it. Salakia. I'll actually go into, you can actually go into Ezekiel the 8th chapter, because like I said, it gets translated into, you know, Easter. Like I said, one of the main dishes of Easter was ham, basically pork. In the scriptures, you know, it tells you don't eat pork. You get that in Leviticus. But when you saw, when you get into Ezekiel 8th chapter, the 8th chapter, and you can go into, let me grab it. Let's say 14, because he said, let me just read it. It says, then he brought me to the door of the gate of the Lord's house, which was towards the north, and behold, there sat women weeping for Tammuz. And that's all that is, man. If you actually get into the history of Tammuz, man, that was Nimrod's son. And like I said, he was getting deeper into it. He was killed by a wild boar. You know, and to pay tribute to that, when you look at Easter, the main course is ham, is pork, the abomination. And the Lord does not make it okay to give you a license to sin. So when you get into Thanksgiving and stuff, you gotta look up your history too, because that was just the slaughter of the Native American Indians, and also actually you can get into Manasseh, some of the Latino tribes, because they were on the lower level too of America. I believe that's the Louisiana Purchase. You get into your history. But let's get into Deuteronomy chapter. Let's do 29. And we'll start at the 8th verse. It says, and we took their land and gave it for the inheritance unto the Reubenites and the Gadites, and to have the tribe of Manasseh. Okay? So like I said, you got the Reubenites and the Gadites. Those are the Native American tribes. And Manasseh was also a Latin Hispanic tribe, but they were on the lower level as well, so they were here too. Alright, and then it reads, if you actually jump down to 29 and 28 verse, actually you start at 27. It says, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against the land to bring upon it all the curses that are written in this book. Okay? Because there's curses, you know, that was going to happen once we come against and start worshiping these other idols, man. You know, he was going to put us in slavery, go to man for, you know, drink, food, all right, thirst. But 28, it says, and the Lord rooted them out of their land in anger, and in the wrath and in the indignation, and cast them into another land, as it is this day. And then you see Esau gonna give the Native Americans reparations and stuff, but as you can see, this is the land that you just stole from them. You know, they're the thief, you know. When you look at John and John, let's grab that. Thief cometh not to steal. This is it, verse John, the book of John, chapter 10 and 10. It says, the thief come not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. I am come that might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. But the point was, the thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill. They stole the Native Americans' land. They slaughtered a lot of the Gadites and Reubenites. And who is that linking up with? He's linking up with Esau, Edom. You know, that day was a declaration, technically a declaration of the slaughter of the Indians. All right, so get out that vibration of celebrating Thanksgiving, man. You know your history, man. So especially, you know, Reubenites, Gadites who you know, joined hand to this, no, you're going off. This is the slaughter of your ancestors and your forefathers. All right? So, you know, let's get into those holy days, Sabbaths, you know, come out that vibration of celebrating holidays because they're wicked, man. All right? But overall, I hope this video is edifying. You know, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Hope this video is edifying. I'm going to close out, say shalom, and on to the next video.